You need to know your hand signals in your driving test. First, I'm going to explain when you use them. Then I'm going to show you how to do them. And at the end, I'm going to show you them really confusing Garda ones. Be sure to watch the full video. Although you can't fail your driving test for getting all your hand signals wrong, we can see here on the marking sheet the way there's no section for a grade 3. We still don't want to pick up any unnecessary grade 2s. Every grade 2 you get, you're reducing your chances of passing your driving test by over 10%. So first of all, this is a question I get asked all the times. When do you actually use your hand signals? So we can see here on the rules of the road it says when turning right just after you've overtaken a stationary vehicle on the left, to indicate to oncoming traffic that you intend to give way at a pedestrian crossing, where you believe someone can't see your signals, or if you believe that one of your signals is broken. Now bear in mind you should have that replaced before you start driving. So when you're doing your hand signals in your driving test, listen closely to the tester because he will either say from traffic behind or a guard or a flagman in front. So first I'm going to show you how to do the hand signals for the traffic behind. If the tester says, how do you tell the traffic behind you intend to turn right? This one's pretty easy. Make sure it's safe first and you put your hand straight out the window with the back of your hand facing behind and your hands go straight out the window. Next is how do we tell the traffic behind we intend to turn left? We would do something similar. We would stick our hand out the window, but now we rotate anti-clockwise. Another one would be how do you tell the traffic behind we intend to slow down or stop? This is a little bit different. This is where we stick our hand straight out the window and we wave it up and down. That's how you tell traffic behind we intend to stop. Next, we're going to move on to a guard or a flagman in front. So the tester says, how would you tell a guard or a flagman in front you intend to turn right? This is exactly the same. Hand straight out the window. Next is how do you tell a guard or a flagman in front we intend to turn left? This is a little bit different. This is where we use our right hand and put it across our chest and we point out the left window. Another one will be how do you tell a guard or a flagman in front we intend to slow down or stop? This is exactly the same as behind. Hand straight out the window, palm facing down and up and down. And last but not least, and the most confusing, is how do we tell a guard or a flagman in front we intend to go straight? This is where we use our left hand and we just put it straight up like this. Hopefully you can see that. And we just show them the palm of our hand. Remember guys, if you want us to help you pass your driving test, click the link in the description, fill out the form and we'll do the rest. So next we're going to talk about these really confusing Garda hand signals. They don't ask these as much in the driving test, but you never know, they could still come up. So if we see this image here, this is telling us that the guard is beckoning on traffic approaching from the front. So if we see here, the next one is we see a picture of the guard and he's from the side, but he's like this with his hand. This is telling us he's beckoning on traffic approaching from either side. Next we see on this one, we see the guard with his hand straight up in the air. That's bringing traffic to a halt approaching from the front. And the next two are really confusing. We can see this image here, we can see the back of the guard and the back of his hand. That's telling the traffic approaching from behind to come to a halt. And this is the most confusing. We can see the back of the guard, he has his hand up and he has his other hand out, and that's telling traffic from both sides to come to a halt. Remember guys, if you like the content, please like and subscribe, and there's loads of helpful videos to help you pass your driving test in Ireland. Best of luck.